Hi everyone, my name is Becca Davis. I'm the music teacher who blogs at beccasmusicroom.com. I talk about teacher tips, teacher lessons, and just all sorts of things to help hopefully make your life a little bit easier. I've decided that every Friday I'm going to make a video that just gives something positive to the world, so either a success story from the week or just something really funny that one of the students has said. So this is my first story from the music room. I actually am not in school this Friday because we are closed for Hurricane Florence. This is now the third year in a row that we've had school closures due to hurricanes. So I'm hoping it misses us and we just miss school on Friday, but if not, then we will see. So this week was very interesting. I see my students for a whole week at a time, and then I don't see them again for about 5 weeks. So this was my first week that I had my students from the beginning of school. And so that was very interesting. They act much different now than they did at the beginning, but it's all good. And so my positive story is from centers this week. Centers always make me very nervous just because there's so many things going on and I can't really watch every single person at the same time, but I've been really trying to do more centers, and I do them, all differentiated and stuff like that, because that's the movement and education, and it's been working very well. So I was very nervous about having centers with a few of my classes, and I almost didn't do it. I was like about to pull the plug, and then I was like, let me just try and see how it goes. And so I tried it even with some of my most exciting classes, and I am happy to report that even my most exciting ones did a fairly good job. They stayed on task for the most part. I had something they had to turn in each time, so they had to at least kind of stay on task, and it just ended up really good. And then my funny story for the week also happens to be about centers. So before we have centers, we have a long discussion about being kind to people and how helping needs to be kind, because if you're helping someone by screaming in their face, it's not kind, even though you're trying to help. And we go through all the different things about the procedural things about being in groups, and groups make me nervous, I already told you. And I told them, I was like, all right, sometimes I let you pick, but today I'm picking, and I don't want to see any nasty faces or any nasty sounds when you get put in a group, and if you do, then you won't get to do it, and then you'll get a 0 for your grade and like all this stuff. And I said, because even if you don't like someone, you have to learn how to work well with them by being kind and respectful. And one of my 5th graders called out and said, yeah, you better be respectful to all your group mates, even if you don't like them, because I'm sure Miss Davis doesn't like all you, but she's still got to be respectful to you, and she does. And I was sitting there and I'm like, it's true. I wouldn't have said it, but, so it was just really funny and kind of insightful on the students' part. So thank you for watching. If you enjoy my first story from the music room, please let me know. And if there's anything you would like to hear about, or any lesson ideas or anything that you want to know about, please let me know. And I'll link my Instagram and Teachers Pay Teachers down in the description box, as well as my Etsy, so that you can look at some of my paintings if you're interested in anything in the background. I hope you have a wonderful week as well. I hope that brightened it up a little bit. And if you are also in the path of Hurricane Florence, I hope that all goes well for you as well as for me. So happy teaching.